know what this is. Not playing it right, but.
Yeah, I do know what that is. You butchered it.
I know.
That's Michael McDonald, right?
No,
No?
that's the Doobie Brothers.
Well, Michael McDonald's singing it.
Yeah, but
And
it's
playing
the
it.
Doobie Brothers. Yeah, well, playing it better than that.
Hell yeah, he is.
Golly, sorry, there's a lot of weirdness in there.
She came from somewhere back in how long ago.
There it is.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, it's funny to hear you
that-
sing Michael McDonald.
Is that What a Fool Believes?
It is.
Yeah. Okay.
Well,
Big fan of that song.
through difficulties, we persevere.
Tasha hates Michael McDonald.
I can see.
Hates it.
I mean, I can see why somebody, if they did not like it, how it would crawl, just
Yeah.
stick in their craw, as they say.
Mm-hmm.
I like Michael McDonald.
Yeah, big fan. Hey everybody, welcome back to Great Measures. My name is Richard. This is Judson.
Great measures. Oh, you do it better than me.
I can't do it anymore. All right, we got a band called An Abstract Illusion.
An abstract illusion.
This is a song called Blackmurmur.
Blackmurmur.
It's from their album The Sleeping City. Came out on October 17th. That's all I'm going to give you.
Well, I'm all about abstract and illusions and.
I think you'll like this one.
Okay.
You made reference to something in our last video that I think you'll like about this.
Okay then.
Let's do it. All right, this is Blackmurmur by An Abstract Illusion from Sweden.
Sweden.
Mm-hmm. Ready to roll?
Proceed, Richard.
Thoughts?
What do you think of this?
Dude, give me all the synth.
Yeah.
Give me all the synth. There's never enough.
So this is sort of difficult to talk about because of the length of it.
It's so long, and there's so many movements.
Right. So we'll try. In the beginning, I like how it starts off with the arpeggios and the rhythmic stuff kind of happening. And they're going between two chords. They're going between C sharp minor and A. C sharp minor and A. And then they'll go to the E. Sometimes they go to the D, but there's like this. I love those two chords together.
Absolutely.
And they do all this pretty. It's really pretty. So there's that. It's really pretty.
Yeah.
I didn't expect it to be so pretty. Chord-wise, like their chord progression is really pretty. The drums got drowned out to me. So,
okay.
So if I were to say the only thing that kind of was making me have to fight through and listen a little bit was I couldn't find the drums sometimes. It sounded like they got drowned out a little bit.
Okay.
Snare was kind of out there, but when it started doing double bass drum stuff, let me try to stay on task. So the build of the song is really good.
Yeah.
And they build, and then they stop, they come down again, and then they build again. And the snare comes through really good, but it just sounds like towards the end of the song, there was a section where past the really pretty singing, they and I sort of had a reaction to it, and you weren't paying attention, you were digging it, where it sounded like they would add a little bit of sound or synth or guitar, and then they added more, and then they added more, and it was just so much sound that I got a little, which could be a good thing, but I got a little bit lost.
Okay.
When it was going, and the snare was doing that, they just kept, it sounded like they would, all right, we're going. I feel so bad for whoever mixed this. Because there's a thing. Just
for the challenge that was laid in front of them?
Sort of. There's a thing when you spend hours in a studio on a track or a song and you're trying to mix your levels and stuff, you will do it, we'll say 8 hours. And at the end of that 8 hours, you're tired. There's a thing in the recording world where you have to leave it, and then you come back the next day with fresh ears because you have and you may come back and you may change everything because what you heard at the end of the day, if you put a bunch of stuff together or you distort it, whatever, then you realize maybe I was getting clouded towards the end of the day, and this actually sounds better down here, and this sounds better over here, and I just can't imagine, because you're sitting in there and you may have everything coming at you, and then you cut everything but this guitar or this synth, and then you try to get it in there, but they just put so much sound. I just feel bad for their engineer. He must have just he had to work hard, but that's the only thing I would say is there was so much sound going on at particular times that I was just sort of overwhelmed, and maybe that's the point. But the drums got lost in there for me when that would happen. But the movements of it are great.
Yeah.
That little guitar section where they run, the bass and the guitar run up together.
Yeah.
That's so cool. And then the pretty singing, that's sweet, so Swedish.
Yeah. Yeah.
Man, I think we're bound for Sweden at some point. We're going to spend some time in Sweden because I love the Swedish. I'm not so understanding of the Swedish metal so much, but like the Swedish pop stuff and the, the more melodic stuff, Aha and all that. Like it's,
Wasn't ABBA? Was it ABBA? Not ABBA.
Take on it. You're talking about Aha.
No, I'm thinking of somebody else. Ace of Base, weren't they Swedish?
Maybe.
I think, maybe.
But I mean, either way, I really love the melodic Swedish stuff, melodic Swedish pretty sound. And this song just stayed. It always had these really nice resolves in their chord structure that are just big and they feel great. And you're on this landscape in a movie or something. This is a very cinematic song.
Yeah, yeah.
A very cool sci-fi, heroic story.
Yeah. There's the section when things finally start to pick up the pace and the snare's a little bit offbeat and it's very blackened sounding. You throw that in with a synth and
you got you.
I mean, they say you can bury me right there. Like they say bury me in the song, I'll go out on top listening to something like that.
Yeah, I really dug it. There's just a lot of sound. There's a lot of sound that they give you to work with, and that's always good. Like I said, it's hard to right now go back and pinpoint certain. The guitar solo section was really sweeping and cool, but just to bring it back all the way down to those two chords, and just it just gives you a point of reference. It makes you feel like the song is not as long as it is, really.
Right, yeah.
But the really pretty singing offset, the harsher singing, and it just sounds like they're telling a story with the music. And then you throw in the words, which, reading over the words, there's this one line. These sound like very positive lyrics, guys. At least to me. And then all of the imagery that they're using, obsidian and all of that. But I like, in particular, I liked these lines. There's a certain comfort in these thoughts. Ignoring them only makes it absolute. And I've just been thinking a lot about that, about the if I feel some kind of way about a situation or a person, and I just tell myself, don't think that, ignore those thoughts, then they end up taking over. So I've just thought a lot about that lately, and I like the line. But it seems like a very positive thought about facing all the stuff.
Confronting your own darkness.
Confronting your own darkness in order to dissipate it.
Yep. And allowing the spiritual implosion, so to speak, to happen.
Because on the other side of that is where you want to be.
Yeah.
Or it's always getting on the other side. There's not necessarily a place that you get to. It's just moving, I don't even want to say moving past, but like you said, obliterating the darkness with covering yourself in it, in a sense.
Yeah.
And I'm all about that.
Absolutely. Sign me up.
Yeah. No, this is great. Are all their songs like this?
Yeah.
Wow.
All the synth, all the proggy, blackened, techie stuff. Yeah.
You're in.
Yeah, it's so good.
From Sweden too.
Yeah.
They've had all the
markers.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Cool. I'd like to hear more from these fellers.
Okay.
From these fellers right here.
By God, we can do that.
What's the name of the album again?
The Sleeping City.
Yeah. I can get with their message. I can get with it. It just, anytime somebody puts so much effort and thought into making this kind of song with all this stuff going on in it, and then a meaningful message, you can just tell too, that they're putting they are what they're doing.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that is always good for me. Yeah, Sweden.
Anything else?
No, that was great.
Thanks for watching, everybody. We are Great Measures. My name is Richard. This is Judson. That was Blackmurmur by An Abstract Illusion from October 17th, The Sleeping City.
Great Measures.
Have a wonderful day, everybody.